One of the big ways that we cultivate trust is the way we listen. Listening is one of the first opportunities we have to create safety. And that is because our listening creates a container, it holds a space. Our listening drives our responses. What we hear drives, it has an impact on how we respond, and our responses has an impact on another's experience, and is one of the first places where safety can be created or destroyed. So a few years ago, as an example, I was in a get to know you CEO introduction for an organization for which I consult with my partner. And the CEO was giving us it was a CEO and then the HR people in the room. And he was sort of sharing a little bit about things that he wanted to work on that were important to him. And he was giving us the rundown on his team. And he made a flippant comment in passing about one of the female members of his team who happened to share an identity with my partner at the time. And so out of the corner of my eye, I noticed her flinch and her body language suddenly began to shift. And I thought I was the only one who noticed, but I wasn't. So after a moment, the CEO, he stopped speaking and he leans in and he says, "I noticed you seemed uncomfortable and I want to check in to see if I said anything." So my partner shared that comment hit her in a particular way and explained why. Now, this CEO, keep in mind, we were in an introductory meeting. He could have gotten defensive. He could have minimized her. He could have invalidated her. But what he did was demonstrate his commitment to understanding, to growth, and integrity. He not only apologized, but he acknowledged the impact of his words on her, acknowledged how it might have impacted the safety in the room, and stated his commitment to learning and growing. So no, most leaders may not have even recognized the shift, let alone acknowledge and restored integrity in that way. Now, for the next 3 years, we worked very closely together. We worked with him and their leadership team and focused on multiple aspects of the culture, but especially on communication and listening as an access to creating trust and safety. And as for the CEO, we saw this listening demonstrated in every space that he was in. And as a result, their inclusion and belonging and engagement score more than doubled over the next few years. And this year recognized as one of the top organizations to work for, landing in number 14 of over 9,000 nominations. And that started with the listening.